Hey everyone! So I have been challenged to tell everyone how I became a director. So there's so much that happened to be in this position, and I'm probably gonna get scatterbrained, but I'll try to my best to start somewhere. So to begin, I joined Scentsy in August of 2020 last year, and just became director last month. So it's been like a year and some change, and it's just been a long learning process for me. Some people, they get it right then and there, and I'm so excited and happy for those people, but it's really awesome. So the way I started, I wanted it for just like a hobby, just something to do. I had just quit my day job, and I was like, okay, so let's do something. So I got into Scentsy, and I started getting sales, and I just moved to Tennessee like two years in of after then I began this business. So I didn't know anyone really. I just had like my church family and stuff. So I just kind of put my name out there. I shared stuff on Facebook. People started sharing me out, and somehow, surprisingly, I started getting sales and stuff. So then that's when I realized, okay, I can really make this a business. People are really making money, and I kind of want to be there, So hang on, y'all. Sorry. Okay. So I started taking advantage of all the tools I had, free training and stuff. The OG Boss Babes. Oh my gosh, that has been the best training for me, like when I first started, because, I have a great upline and stuff, and they have helped me so much. But I realized that, if I wanted to go big in this business, I have to take it upon myself also to make the best of it. So after watching the Guide to Growth, week after week, I started getting all these ideas. I started having the most motivation and just putting myself out there. So marketing was really big for me. I started buying apparel from, the consultant store. Like, I would go out in public with the ball cap on, and someone stopped me and said, "Hey, I like your hat." And I said, "Oh, thank you." And then they're like, "Well, what is that?" And I said, "It says Scentsy on it." And so then that was an opportunity for me to start a relationship with someone and share the Scentsy life with them, which they were interested. This person was interested in, having like joining my team, and she wanted to do like a party thing first. So I went out of my way, and I made this nice little sample packet and everything for her, delivered it to her, and then all of a sudden, she kind of ghosted me, and she was like, I don't know, I haven't heard from her since. And I would message her and be like, "Hey, you still interested? Or how did you like your stuff?" And she just completely ghosted me, y'all. But I wasn't even upset about it, because I know I tried, I did all I could do. And I made a huge attempt, and that was like the first time something like that ever happened with me. So because that experience happened, I was more aware of what could happen in the future. And there's been 2 more people that I came across, same situation, but they didn't ghost me. They're actually my customers now, and love them to pieces. They're awesome. And they just appreciate what I have done for them as far as, getting their orders together and just spoiling them and taking care of them. So that's another thing in this business with your customers. Always spoil them, and that's what I do. Now, when I say spoil them, that doesn't mean I spend more than what I can on someone, because I'm not a millionaire. I don't have a bunch of money yet. So, something as small as a sample and a flyer of the scent and warmer of the month, that is spoiling your customers, because they don't expect anything. They've never experienced that before. Another thing that has helped me in my business is there's a medical office. They had a Scentsy consultant, and once they saw that someone in the office got some Scentsy from me, and I made it personal, gave them some extra stuff and treats in there. And then they were like, "Oh my gosh, she really takes care of her customers." So now I have that whole entire office ordering from me. They're doing parties every month with me. They just rotate in and out. So that has tremendously helped my business. I had like a $1,000 party. I had 1,000 PRV just from one party last month, and that is one thing I do want to get better at, is parties. Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm not having as many parties as I should. So parties is where it's at for real. Always look for people to have parties for you. That's what I'm always looking for, because everyone will tell you, parties is where it's at. That's where you'll get all your PRV and stuff. So that has helped me. Let's see, what else? Once I became a leader, I realized this is getting real. I started getting new recruits. I have a very small team right now. I have like, what, four or five frontline. There's one girl, she's not really active, like selling, so I don't really, kind of consider her, but she still is. Anyways, so once I realized my front line was like growing and my downline and stuff, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to take advantage. I need to lead these people. I need to get up here. And so I talked to them. I made my own Facebook Messenger group with them. I have my own Facebook group with them. It's called Scented Team with a Dream right now, but I'm going to have to think of a name later. I do try to keep up with them on the group page, but it seems like they're more responsive to me in this Messenger group chat. So I do keep up with them daily in that. I take pictures of me, and I take pictures of the things that I'm doing, like how I'm working my business, like when I'm making samples or when I'm gifting something to a customer, or, even something about screenshotting the workstation, how all that stuff is, how you work the workstation. Because a lot of them, they don't know. They're just not used to it, or they haven't really, figured it out for themselves. So as a leader, I'm here to teach them. So definitely leading my team, being there for my team, shouting them out. Oh my gosh, they appreciate me so much because I do the simplest things, such as way to go on your PRV this month, or congratulations on your promotion. Like that just lights a fire up inside their soul, and they're ready to take on the next thing. So what else? Like I said, my team is really small right now, but I know I have got to get out there and I've got to get more recruits, which I'm working on. I have a list of people. They always tell you to make a list of 100 people that you have in your head that might be potential teamies and stuff. Excuse me. I do have 4 people lined up on one of my lists who are potential teamies that I have links with them. They've talked to me in the past saying, I'm thinking about it, but I haven't been too pushy on them because I'm not really a pushy salesperson, and they actually appreciate that. But I also know I need to, again, get out of my comfort zone and talk them more into it and just keep up more with them on that aspect. So, what else? I don't know. I've been very blessed in this business, and I'm enjoying it. Oh, another thing too that helped me to become a director, I go live in my VIP group page all the time. I always go live. I'll do giveaways. I do, games. I always welcome people. Like I will tag people, and they don't care. I'll ask them, be like, hey, do you want to tag for, this new release, or do you want to tag for this thing coming up? And they're like, yeah, tag me, sure. When before I started doing that stuff, I was so scared to tag anyone or message anyone because I didn't want to be pushy, and I didn't want to be all salesy and like, oh my gosh, the irritating, hey girl, you know what I'm saying? So I got out of my comfort zone and decided to finally dig in to these people's inboxes. That really helped a lot. I was so scared to just talk to someone in their inbox. And y'all, the worst thing that can happen is them like saying no or just not responding. And even then, that's not that bad. Like, whose feelings are going to be hurt? Not mine. Like, it is what it is. Another thing is always be consistent. I've always been consistent in my VIP group. I've seen where people delete people out of their group when they're inactive and they don't do stuff. But me personally, I'm not going to do that because, for example, I started my VIP group when I started Scentsy in August of 2020. And there was this one girl recently, literally a couple weeks ago. She reached out on my group page and she was like, hey, I've never ordered this stuff before. I'm interested. And I looked back and realized that she joined, sorry, that's my notification, childish. Anyways, so I noticed that she had joined my VIP group in August when I started Scentsy. I did not know this girl. Someone had added her. And she was silent. She was never active in my group. And then finally, literally a couple weeks ago, she stuck out to me and came to me asking about Scentsy. So just know somebody is watching. Everyone is always watching, whether they participate in your group or not. They are always watching, and you can even see it on your little posts sometimes. So it's just another thing to think about. It's like the little things, as far as my teamies go, some people, like I said, that were interested in joining my team, I would make them a little sample packet thing. I'd put some samples in there, put a join brochure. I would write a little sticky note or something saying, hey, if you have any questions about this, ask me, contact me, don't be scared. And, catalog, all kinds of stuff, like stuff to help them get ready to start their business. I think that was really important. But, so yeah, I'm a director now, and my main goal is to stay consistent, you know, so I'm going to be busting my tail this month to stay consistent, because last month was my biggest PRV month, and I've got to come up with new ideas. One more thing. I noticed that, you know, if something was going good for me, like something that was consistent, and then all of a sudden started falling off, like sales, for example, if something started falling off, then I needed to change. I needed to do something in my business to change my business, whether it was, you know, do mystery bags, or offer some type of personal incentive where you ask them personally and not post it and stuff, whether it be like free shipping, you know, buy this and you get this. Obviously, like I just said, I would personally message them stuff. So I think that's what I'm going to do for this month. I'm probably going to offer a personal incentive to my customers to help boost sales and stuff. So that is all I have to say. I'm sure it was like scatterbrain and stuff, but I hope y'all all have a good day. And if you're watching this or you do see it later, thank you for watching it. Bye, y'all.